To our Sunrise Smart Start, after the deadliest year in the city's history, Rochester police have confirmed the first homicide of 2022. Officers were called to North and Herald Streets around 6 o'clock last night, where they say a man was pronounced dead. Erica Cost live at the Public Safety Building in Rochester with the latest on the investigation this morning. Erica, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. And in the words of Rochester's new mayor, one homicide is too many. It's the first business day of the year, and unfortunately, Rochester has already reached that point. Right before 6 p.m. yesterday evening, Rochester police were called to the intersection of Herald and North Street for the report of a man suffering a gunshot wound. EMS arrived shortly after, but the man was pronounced dead on scene. Just a day before the shooting, Malik Evans was giving his inaugural speech, addressing things like public safety and getting a handle on violence. Where to start? Investing in faith, he says, even if it's just a small amount, and investing in community organizations and youth programs.
Let today be the day that we say we can have public safety with the community at the center while also having accountability simultaneously. Let today be the day that we provide jobs for any youth that wants one. This will be one of our best violence reduction strategies.
Looking at data from last year, Rochester didn't reach its first homicide until 10 days into January. As for this one, we will keep you posted. No suspects in custody, and the victim has not been identified. In Rochester, Erica Cost, News 8.
Erica, thank you. Mayor Evans held a day of prayer yesterday at the Enon Missionary Baptist Church in Rochester. He outlined his plan for the city, saying it is up to the community to work together towards change. New this morning, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office investigating a robbery and stabbing on Balsam Lane in the Pines of Parenton. Deputies say a 58-year-old man was stabbed in the neck while inside his apartment last night around 10. We're told the victim was taken to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators do not believe this was a random attack. No suspects are in custody. Anyone with information is asked to call 911. Rochester police making an arrest after a robbery at a store on Culver Road. Officers responded to the business around 2 o'clock this morning after an alarm went off. After a search, police arrested 31-year-old Emmanuel Cruz, charging him with burglary, grand larceny, and criminal mischief. Happening today, Governor Kathy Hochul will be in Rochester to update the state's progress against COVID-19. The governor is set to speak at the SUNY Rochester Educational Opportunity Center around 10:45 this morning. It comes as state health officials report over 62,000 new COVID cases during an update yesterday. 83 new deaths have been confirmed in New York. Young Women's College Prep Charter School in Rochester will be closed this week. School leaders citing increased COVID cases among staff and substitute shortages as the cause. Students will attend class remotely. The charter school does expect to return to full in-person learning next Monday, January 10th. And a chilly start to this week. 14 degrees this morning. James, it's the coldest air I can remember in a long time.
Yeah, certainly, at least since last winter. This is likely going to happen not only this morning, but tomorrow morning as well. So we've got a cold day overall. And yeah, flakes going to be flying out of the north with north wind. That's definitely going to keep light snowflakes around, but that's about it. We could even see a brief period of sun later in the day, and the warm-up is on its way. We'll have a last look at the 8-day forecast, and yes, the bus stop forecast. Bringing it back on this Monday. Mark?
All right, James, indeed, as the youngsters head back to school, let's check the roads now with our Sunrise Traffic Live look at 390. No issues to report there. We mentioned just a few minutes ago, 490 and 590 up to speed at last check as well. Some ice on the roads. Take it slow out there this morning. In other news, Rochester police are looking for a missing teenager. 16-year-old Sari Jock was last seen on New Year's Eve. Police say Jock is 5'5", was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, and her hair was in a ponytail. If you have information about where she is, you're asked to call 911. The Rochester City School District is mourning the loss of a student after he passed away from COVID. The district releasing a statement last night saying, quote, "We are heartbroken over the passing of our scholar, Derek Watson. He was a beloved student at Leadership Academy for Young Men. Our deepest condolences go to his family, classmates, and the staff at LAFYM. Students in the city school district must present a negative COVID test before they can return to class this morning. The district sent home rapid testing kits before the winter break. Officials also said they're prepared to return to fully remote learning if COVID cases continue to spike locally. Meanwhile, the Greece Central School District attempting to make more COVID tests available for families as students come back from the holiday break. Testing kits were distributed during an event yesterday. District officials say keeping children in the classroom is the main goal.
I think this provides us a little peace of mind, sending our kids back to school, making sure that they're not spreading, the virus.
With the local spike in cases, we really want to make sure that everyone who comes to school is healthy, so we're not spreading the virus more. So we would like everyone to test before they come back to school.
The district is anticipating more testing kits will be delivered by the state in the coming weeks. In national news this morning, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin has tested positive for COVID. In a statement, Austin said he had mild symptoms and would quarantine at home for 5 days. The fully vaccinated and boosted secretary last had direct contact with President Biden nearly 2 weeks ago. How about this? More than $522 million up for grabs in the Powerball jackpot. A winner has not been drawn in nearly 3 months. The lump cash sum, I should say, is estimated to be more than $371 million. That'd be a great way to start the new year, huh? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have dismissed wide receiver Antonio Brown. This happened during yesterday's game against the Jets. Brown took off his pads and left the field shirtless. He was playing just his second game with the Bucs after returning from a suspension by the league for misrepresenting his COVID vaccination status. No word on specifically what happened yesterday. We certainly hope Brown gets the help he needs. Here's what some folks will be talking about at the water cooler this morning. The Buffalo Bills, playoff bound for a 3rd year in a row. They beat the Falcons 29-15 in a snowy day in Orchard Park. Devin Singletary had a big day as the Bills move on. They have a chance to clinch the AFC East this coming Sunday with a win against the Jets. Kickoff 4:25 right here on Channel 8 WROC. It was fun, James, to see the snow at the Bills game yesterday. Yeah. It persists crunchy underfoot this morning here locally.
Certainly, worth maybe putting a little bit of salt on the driveway as well as some of those walkways. And hey, if you haven't touched your car all weekend, you might have to brush it off if it was outside, a couple of inches on the ground. So that makes it cold. It's single digits to start off this morning. Afternoon highs only around 20 degrees. But a nice warm up this weekend, keeping an eye on maybe some more snow by week's end.
All right, first full week of January. Here we go. That's it for us for now here on Sunrise. Our next update in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.